I'm back, guys. How's it going? Just gonna wait here for a little bit till I start seeing people sign on here. All right. Well, I don't see anybody. Oh, that's weird. Nobody's on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right, guys. Thank you, Terry. If you guys could follow Terry's lead, that'd be awesome. You guys are the first on today. Today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit, actually a lot different. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Pam. Hey, Liz. Julie, Janine, Sharon. Hi. Hey. What's up? Today I'm going to actually be, hey, Mariella. I need to come up with a little blurb, a little bio that I can put at the end of, like on the back of a book, or just anytime I need something to go along with the drawing that I'm doing for merch or for whatever. I'm asking you guys to help me out. So what I guess I'll do is I'm going to start out. And hey, Laura. Hey, Charlotte. I'm going to write down just a list of just kind of some information about me, and then I'm going to ask you to help me out in coming up with this little bio that I'm just going to write here. So first, I guess, let's see. I'm illustrator. What else? Didn't draw, was professional, but didn't draw for over 20 years. So haven't drawn in over 20 years. What else? Hey, Rachel. What else can I say here? I love to sketch. Love cartooning. Love dogs. Live with wife, daughter, and her service dog. I like what do I like? I like sci-fi, fantasy, and comic books. What else? Do you guys have any ideas? What else do I like to do? I guess I don't know. All right. So I guess this is something to start with here that I can do a paragraph with. Oh yeah, I love Star Wars. Yeah. Okay. Say loves okay. Okay. All right. What else? He loves creating things for loved ones. Okay. Loved ones. Let's see. What else do we got? Crocodiles. Oh yeah, I do. I do. I love the beach. Beach. Okay. Tigers. You know. Okay. It's a dog handler. I think that's kind of good. Liam, I've been spending the day trying to write a job cover letter, so feel the struggle. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. It's kind of hard to think about yourself and then try to talk myself up. I don't know. It's just me. All right. Hey, Karen. Oh yes, I'm also a Bigfoot enthusiast. All right. I think this is good for now because I don't want to write a whole tome here. Um. Okay. All right. Let's see. I gotta make sure that you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. So, Tiger, I was born in the year of the tiger. Aaron, aka the sketchy friendler. Um, can I write? Um, formerly professional illustrator and let's see. Oh, that's good. Let's see, Haley says, right as your PR person was writing, a creatively talented bachelor became an instant husband and loving father of the most amazing deal. And I know that's pretty cool. I like that. It's actually good. I might have to rip that off.
Why would you need to mention bachelor?
Let's see. Really tell me about your.
It's not relevant to your current life.
Okay. Um, um, became a husband and loving father. Using duo of Anna. Let's see. Okay, born in the years higher Aaron. I can't discuss running for only impressional illustrator and dog handler became the husband.
Ben, why are you putting comments on the screen?
Huh? Oh, is there? Oh, sorry. I pressed it by accident. Sorry. Aaron. Let's see.
We do want this to be professional. We're going to be using this in other capacities, remember?
Mm-hmm.
It's not
So, not to mention any of you or Anna then? And
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's not a for funsies thing. It's a professional bio. So you want it to be factual and not goofy. Like relevant, current information, concise. It should only be about a paragraph.
recently.
It should really just be about you, your family, your career. I mean, if you look at examples from artists and authors and such.
Well, then this is going to be a
Pretty
first draft because I am have to tighten it up.
Yeah, well, that's to be expected.
Aaron.
I'm just saying you don't mention, other things like previous careers or previous life stuff or just random other talents and stuff. It's not for that.
After
It's kind of like the Sketchy Friendler is an online illustrator and artist who lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
He's been drawing since he was 3 years old.
Okay.
That kind of. It's not specific to your personality traits or your, it's not that personal. It's professional.
Okay.
And it's about your Illustrator profile. So you're not going to use your name. You're going to use the Sketchy Friendler.
Okay.
You are the Sketchy Friendler.
Let's see. All right.
You basically just want to talk about from the beginning of the Sketchy Friendler. Like you want
Okay.
your experience and your life as the Sketchy Friendler.
Okay. So then just all this is gone then.
Yeah, I mean, I can't read what you have, but just
Okay.
hearing what you're saying that is being recommended to you,
Yeah.
none of that would be relevant in this case.
Okay. All right. Get back to the drawing board. All right. Sketchy.
Denise. Denise has got me. I could have totally done this, but you know, it's his thing. So basically, babe, think about this is for people who have no clue who you are.
Mm-hmm.
This is for people who walk into Buc-ee's and see your drawing on a t-shirt and they're like, who the hell did that? Right?
Yeah.
This is a one paragraph elevator pitch about who you are as an artist and a person, but on a very public level. It's not personal.
Okay.
So you can mention where you live and currently you can mention your family. You can mention where you're from if you want to throw your shout out to California in there. You mentioned that you've been doing this a really long time, you know, and that it's a talent you've had since you were a little kid. And then, you know, mention in a professional capacity what other things you enjoy doing, and then you can throw in like a hobby or two at the end, you know what I mean? Like Stephen King has been writing books for 30 years, and in his spare time he likes to knit sweaters, you know. Yes, Sue's got it. It's a bio you would see and read on the jacket of a novel.
Yeah, I don't have any example for myself to look at. We need a template to
grab a book. We've got 3 shelves of them. Just make sure to grab an author you like and respect.
Where's your hardback, Stephen King?
Down lower. Heavy at the bottom. Yeah, Marissa says mention that you freelance. That's a good idea. That would be towards the end. You know, you kind of say what you're doing in your professional life currently. So you're doing illustration work, freelance work, whatever you want to throw in there.
I guess it would be freelance illustrator. This would be at the end, probably.
I don't know if I would put it there, but we could change that later. I just don't want you to label yourself a freelance illustrator when that may not be true. You know?
Okay.
You're professional illustrator.
Okay. Okay.
Who does freelance work also. But
I don't know if I'll add that right now or not.
Yeah, that would be towards the end.
Okay.
That sentence, you're gonna want to flip that. You live in Orlando, Florida, with your wife and daughter.
I'm putting this at the very end, so I'm not even touching that right now. That's why I put this arrow. That's at the end. Okay, so Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator who is known for sketching.
You could say who is best known.
Okay.
That would be accurate right now.
Yeah, who is best known for sketching stories online.
Bringing stories to life.
Okay.
Sounds more fun, right?
Yeah, bringing stories to life
Through whatever you are, talented illustrator. Through whatever kind of illustrations you want to call. Cartoony. Well, how would you describe your drawing style?
Cartoony style, and there's cartoony style.
Give it a second. Give it a second adjective that's fun. Cartoony what?
I don't know.
Because cartoony is kind of a technical description of your illustration. Say something about how fun they are, how vibrant. Like give it another adjective that's like
lively.
Yeah, lively's good.
But I also want to do add in on top of that through his cartoony lively style and his something about my voice that people always talk about.
Yeah, so say lively cartoon style illustrations and soothing,
relaxing.
You could even say relaxing Bob Ross style delivery or something like that.
All right.
I think you can say that. Unless there's some legal issue I'm not aware of mentioning.
Another person. Yeah. I mean, I could play it safe and just say using it as some sort of adjective.
Mm-hmm. Pete says narratives.
Yes. Narrative. Okay.
Sounds like Anna just started biology.
Okay, so I have the Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator who is best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style and relaxing Bob Ross-like narrative.
Lively cartoon style illustrations.
Okay, illustration. Okay.
You could say a relaxing ASMR style narrative.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
Is it cartoon or cartoon-like? Lively cartoon-like illustrations or lively cartoon illustrations? I feel like cartoon-like sounds better.
Cartoon-like, okay.
I think there'd be a hyphen.
Okay. Cartoon-like.
Yeah.
and relaxing ASMR style narratives. Okay.
Let's hear that whole thing.
Okay, the Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator who The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator who is best known for bringing.
You want to rewrite it on a new page?
Yeah. Hold on, guys.
And then you can read it out loud and see how it feels.
All right. Here we go. Sketchy Friendler is.
Can I just mention how jealous I am of my husband's handwriting? Always. I feel like a slob in my writing next to yours.
Oh, gosh. Okay, Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator who is best known for bringing is it bringing his stories or bringing stories? Bring his stories, right?
Stories, because
Okay.
they're not always your stories.
Okay.
Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not.
Right. Through life, through his cartoon-like style.
Illustrations, cartoon-like illustrations. Well, you did already say illustrator. Cartoon-like drawings?
Yeah. Drawings.
What was after that?
And relaxing ASMR style narratives. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or should I say using his or just and? Or with ASMR style? I don't know. What would be the best?
Bringing stories to life through his cartoon like
drawings
and
relaxing MSR style narratives.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. You know, we're not going to be married to it. We can look back over this.
Because I say and, it almost sounds like I do two different separate things. I should say with, right?
I mean, I don't read it that way, but because I read it as you know, you're drawing and talking at the same time. But you could say through his cartoon-like drawings, while you could say while
delivering his
while narrating I think Gosh, now I'm stuck. Hold on. Let me come over. I gotta look at it. Oh, my hip.
Thanks, Ruth.
Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator. Get rid of who is.
Best known.
It's not needed.
Just best
The
known.
Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through you could even change his to A, through a cartoon-like drawing style. And I still instinctively want to say and, because it's a compilation of your drawing and your voice that brings the stories together.
Okay.
It's the two of those things together.
While narrating.
Bringing stories to life through a cartoon, no, actually I like his better. Through his cartoon-like drawings. And get rid of narrating through his cartoon-like drawings and
Soothing ASMR narrative style or something.
soothing. You could even just say soothing, or you could say relaxing narratives. You don't even need the ASMR. The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his cartoon-like drawings. What happened to lively? Why'd we lose the other? I like lively
I didn't
better.
see it. Where?
His lively cartoon. Makes it sound more fun,
Yeah.
right? His lively cartoon
Like
drawings. You could probably drop the maybe. His lively cartoon drawings. Cartoon style drawings. And soothing narration. Cartoon style drawings and soothing narration. The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon drawings and soothing narration.
Cool.
Good starting point. In there.
Okay. And then
the next little kind of short 2-sentence paragraph would be, he currently lives in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
With his wife, his daughter,
and her service dog.
and her service dog.
Okay. Cool. How about that? All right. All right, so here we go. The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style drawings and soothing narration. He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife, daughter, and her service dog.
You might be able to get rid of drawings, right? Cartoon style pretty much indicates the drawings, correct?
Yeah.
His lively cartoon style and soothing narration.
Yeah.
Get rid of drawings.
Okay.
Try again.
Okay. The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style and soothing narration.
Yeah, see, there you go. That I think encompasses.
Yeah.
You can understand that those are two things that go together to bring the stories to life.
Right. He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife, daughter, and her service dog. I think that's good for now, right? Anything else?
You could throw a shout out if you wanted to. I mean, that's pretty succinct. I think it's fine as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Just depends on if you want to add any details.
I mean,
about what you're currently doing in your line of work.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds kind of odd to me to mention Anna as a general daughter and then mention her service dog specifically.
Okay.
I feel like it should either be something like with his wife, daughter, AMC Princess Anna, and her service dog,
Yeah. Okay.
or just omit the dog and just say you live with your wife and daughter if you're going to keep it more general and not specifically mention that side of things. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, that's
Julie
what-
is a big part of our family, but in this case, for your professional bio, she's pretty irrelevant.
Yeah. What would be current? He currently lives in Orlando, Florida, with his wife, daughter, AMC Princess Anna, and her service dog Jameli.
Yeah, or you just say he currently lives in Orlando, Florida, with his wife and daughter, and then you could talk more about and enjoys doing freelance work, commission work, and you could go into like that and end it with what you're available for.
Right. So.
I mean, you're actually not doing commission work, so that's not accurate.
Right.
And I don't know if you want to say that because then it opens the door for people to contact you for
Right.
that. But you could say, currently, and so actually, okay, yeah, let's drop the shout out and Jameli.
Okay.
Cut that last part out after daughter.
Okay.
Just say wife and daughter. He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter and spends his time doing and spends his time working on his social media, freelance work, and then throw in a hobby. What are you doing besides drawing,
Mm-hmm.
Because then that tells people, because there's nothing in the first paragraph that tells people where to find you.
Right.
So the fact that you mentioned that you're working on your social media, then people know they can go find the Sketchy Friendler on social media.
Right.
The fact that you mentioned that you do freelance work opens the door for job opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
And then throw something fun at the end, like what do
what I like
your version of knitting sweaters. And watching Star Wars or whatever. Like it's just something fun.
All right.
Taking the family dog for walks, and then you throw Jameli back in there,
Yeah.
like something like that. Watching Star Wars and taking the dog for walks. You could say spends his time working on his social media.
Oh, the camera died again.
What?
The camera just died again.
Oh, that's okay.
It's normal.
Yeah, I know. We gotta figure out what that is. You know what you should try to do is switch with the other camera and see if the other camera does it too, because that will tell us if it's the camera itself or if it's a setting on the laptop.
Okay.
Or if it's something to do with the battery,
Yeah.
Like we need to experiment.
Come on, camera. Don't do this. There you go.
It's okay. It'll fix it. There's got to be something before freelance too.
It just did it again.
Well, that's not the first time it's done it.
Maybe it's the connection.
We've switched that cord though already.
Oh.
Remember? Because I thought it was that before, because you had a shorter cord, and I thought maybe it got broken.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you're being rough with them. Maybe they are being broken. But we did switch the connection before.
Huh.
Let's see if it stays this.
Right.
Let's see. Spends his time working on. Spends his time I don't like working on. It needs to be something before freelance. I don't want to say work again. Spends his time. Spends his time sharing on social media. No, spends his time creating. Spends his time creating on social media.
On social media or on his social media?
On. You can just say on. I don't think his. I think his is kind of redundant. I know
Okay.
they're talking about you.
Okay.
Spends his time creating on social media.
Freelance work.
No, that doesn't fit there because
Oh.
it needs to be an ing. It needs to be an action verb with an ing.
Oh,
You're making a list. You want to have 3 similar ings.
okay.
So something freelance work.
Working on freelance. No. Working on freelance illustration.
Pedestrian. I'm thinking, what is a good descriptive word for freelance work? What do you guys think? What's a good way to describe working on freelance work without saying working? Enjoying, taking,
think of some synonyms for working that have a little more flourish to them.
completing, we already did creating. I'm not seeing anything yet that I like. He spends his time creating on social media. What is a good verb for completing something for someone?
Right.
Doing a job for someone else. Something that sounds productive and okay, so something freelance work and what do you have there? Watching Star Wars.
Yeah, and taking the dog for walks.
You would get rid of that and because this is comma, item, comma, item, comma, item, comma, and you can only have one and. Watching Star Wars and
taking the dog for walks.
Walking the dog. Walking with the dog. Going on walks with the dog sounds better than the dog for walks. Oh, Melissa's got one. Fulfilling. That's a good one. Fulfilling freelance requests. I like that, Melissa.
Okay.
That has potential. Fulfilling
freelance assignments.
No, it's 2. He spends his time creating on his social media.
Freelance gigs.
Actually, you know what? We could
What?
solve this by reordering your sentence.
Okay.
You could say, you could start off by saying he is available. He is available for freelance work and currently spends his time creating on his social media, watching Star Wars, and going on walks with the dog, or something like that. You know,
Okay.
like you could start the whole paragraph with, he is available for, I don't know, just an idea. Or you could end with it also.
Oh yeah.
You could also end with it. You could say he spends his time creating content on social media, watching Star Wars, going on walks with, walking the dog, and is available for freelance work or something like that.
Okay, so it would be he spends his time
creating content on social media, creating art or creating content or whatever you want to call it.
Creating content on social media, watching Star Wars.
Yeah, if you want that to be your next thing.
And going on walks with the dog. He is available for freelance work.
That's kind of weird.
He is also available for freelance work. I mean,
no, I would make it the fourth part of the sentence. So it'd be
and is available for.
It would be watching Star Wars, comma.
Okay.
Walks with the dog, comma, and is available for freelance projects. I like that, James. Projects, not work.
Okay, so he spends his time creating content on social media, watching Star Wars, going on walks with the dog, and is available for freelance projects. Okay.
This is time creating content on social media. I wouldn't say. Let's not say watching Star Wars.
Okay.
Say like you have is a
maybe enjoying
a long time avid Star Wars fan or something more fun like that.
Or like enjoys all things Star Wars.
Yeah, you could say that. Okay. Just something that's more fun and doesn't make it sound like you sit around watching Star Wars all day every day, because that's definitely not the case.
Yeah. As much as I'd love it to be. Okay. Enjoying all things Star Wars.
Enjoys. Spends his time creating content on social media. Enjoys all things Star Wars. And you could even I would honestly eliminate the dog thing here, because you want to do things in threes.
Okay.
So you want this to be bam, 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 done.
Okay, got it.
You don't want to have four.
Okay.
Terry says you could say you're a Star Wars enthusiast.
Oh, yeah. Star Wars enthusiast. Okay.
So say he spends his time creating content on social media, is a Star Wars enthusiast,
and is available
for freelance projects.
Okay.
And is open or available.
Is available.
And can be is
he spends his time creating content on social media, is a Star Wars enthusiast, and is available for freelance projects.
Flip that around. He spends his time creating content on social media, is available for freelance projects, and is a Star Wars. Right? So you have the two work things first and then the fun thing last.
Okay. All right.
Does that make sense?
I guess so. Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, it's all information. I don't know what the order.
At this point, you're like, I acquiesce. Just tell me what to write.
Okay, so that's one.
It's so hard. I hate doing. I enjoy doing this more for other people than myself. This is the worst.
And this is 3, I guess.
Okay, so he spends his time creating content on social media. That part is great. That's a solid opening. That is what you do most of the time. The next sentence is about drumming up new work. You could say can be hired for freelance projects. Can be hired for freelance projects.
Mm-hmm.
So we're starting off with he spends his time
creating content on social
media. Can be hired for freelance projects. And is an avid Star Wars fan or whatever.
Okay.
And I forget what you have there.
Yeah, is a Star Wars enthusiast.
And is enthusiastic about all things Star Wars. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Something that whatever you want to end with. But yeah, that middle sentence, I would say can be hired for freelance projects.
Okay. So the Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style and soothing narration. He spends his time... he currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter.
And spends his
time creating content on social media. He can be hired for freelance project. Can be hired.
You don't want to say he again.
Can be hired for freelance projects, and is a Star Wars and is enthusiastic about all things Star Wars. I can't understand this. I need to rewrite it.
Lover of all things Star Wars. Enthusiastic sounds weird in that sentence.
Is a fan.
What? Is a fan? Yeah. Fan of all things Star Wars.
Yeah. Of most things Star Wars.
Of most things.
Yeah, I say that.
Well, that
makes it funny. That makes it funny though.
Use another word for hired. You could. Sue says use another word for hired. You could say can be commissioned for freelance projects. Oh, James, I think procurable is too. It's too advanced for a bio, for a public bio. Yeah, I think commissioned is better because that's essentially what it is when someone hires and pays you to do something. Hey, James, since you happen to be here, I actually haven't seen you around lately. We have put together a short list of people that we want to help us get this Mighty Networks platform going. We need people who give phenomenal feedback and understand tech and can tinker around with all the things. We're not to the point of invites yet, but when Aaron and I discussed who to invite, you were on that list. So just to give you a heads up, we may reach out to you at some point in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, so he currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter.
Available. I like that. Patricia says available works better. Is available for freelance.
Okay.
Is that what we had, or?
I don't know. Can we get? Let's table that for 1 second because I'm on this sentence and I need help.
Okay. What do you got?
He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter. And then how does it transition into this spends time creating content?
He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter.
Where he spends his time.
And spends his time creating content. On social media. Spends his time creating content on social media. Hold on.
Okay, now we get to that.
Yeah, now we're getting to the
comma, right?
Yeah, just hold off for a second. Spends his time creating content on social media.
Is available.
Let's try something. Going on walks. Going on walks with the family dog.
That one we got rid of. Huh?
I know, but I'm changing something again. Going on walks with the family dog and enjoying all things Star Wars. Going on walks with the family dog and enjoying all things Star Wars. That talks about what you are doing. Try that.
What?
Say going on walks with the family dog. Comma, and enjoying all things Star Wars.
I'm going to say most.
You're silly. It is funny, though. Okay, and then your final sentence would be he is available for freelance projects. Again, this isn't final, but
right.
But that's the first final rough full draft we have.
Okay, let me read this. The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life.
Oh, hold on, baby. Hold on.
What?
Sue's got a great suggestion. Go back to the dog walking sentence. What does it say?
Going on walks with the family dog.
Okay, get rid of going on and use taking.
Okay.
That's better. Thanks, Sue. That's better.
Okay. All right. Is that good for now?
Let's hear it.
The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style and soothing narration. He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter and spends his time creating content on social media, taking walks with the family dog, and enjoying most things Star Wars. He is available for freelance projects.
So the only thing I don't like about this, I wanted that. It's hard because I wanted that last sentence to be separated because then it's more pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it makes it sound like it's all just
a call to action.
Ad.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how that would be the last thing is how to make it less ASCII.
All right. It is a call to action kind of thing.
I mean, we want it to be, but we want it to be more subtle and nuanced, and not so like, oh,
In
this
your
guy's
face.
desperate for work.
Hire me. Hire me. Just standing out on the side of the street, flipping a sign around.
We'll illustrate for food.
Yeah. Have art. Will travel. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Somebody said,
oh, I have an idea.
Okay.
To do with that last sentence.
Okay.
Let me formulate this thought. He can be contacted. He can be contacted. He can be contacted for freelance projects. He can be contacted regarding freelance projects at the Sketchy Friendler. I like that better. That's more subtle and it tells him where to go. He can be contacted.
Okay. He can be contacted regarding freelance projects at the Sketchy Friendler. Okay.
Yeah. Then you're giving them the social media handle. So you talk about, you've got your handle at the beginning, you've got your handle at the end. Tells them where to find you. It doesn't sound too needy.
Someone wrote it. I didn't see who it was, but they said the part where he currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter, and change that and spends to where he spends. I think that's better.
Yeah, wait, what? And?
No, not and spends, but where he spends. Because there's this and, it's kind of... Okay, so I'm going to start over.
Well, I would say spending his time.
Okay. All right. The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style and soothing narration. He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter, spending his time creating content on social media, taking walks with the family dog, and enjoying most things Star Wars. He can be contacted regarding freelance projects at the Sketchy Friendler. That's good for now, right?
Run through it again without the hesitations.
The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style and soothing narration. He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter, spending time creating content on social media. Spending his time creating content on social media, taking walks with the family dog, and enjoying most things Star Wars.
I like that.
Okay. He can be contacted regarding freelance projects at the Sketchy Friendler.
Did you throw that his in there?
Huh?
Spending his time?
Yeah, it was already there. I just didn't read it.
Yeah, I like that. I closed my eyes and listened and it sounded good.
Okay.
Do it one more time with no interruption. Sorry.
Okay. The Sketchy Friendler is a professional illustrator best known for bringing stories to life through his lively cartoon style and soothing narration. He currently lives in Orlando, Florida with his wife and daughter, spending his time creating content on social media, taking walks with the family dog, and enjoying most things Star Wars. He can be contacted regarding freelance projects at the Sketchy Friendler.
I like that.
Cool.
I like that.
Nice.
You like it?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
I think we worked it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you close your eyes and listen to it, it sounds legit.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
And then we'll put your little Sketchy Friendler logo you drew in the you see how you have it you have it all left justified?
Yeah.
Put your little logo on the right there in that little curve and bam, that's the back of the notebooks for the merch.
All right. There you go.
Boom.
Thanks, guys. We did it. We did it. And it's been about an hour. So yeah, I think this is, at least for now, what it's going to be, and we can finish up the um, the notebooks, right?
Well, so I'm going to need you to rewrite that clean,
Sure.
perfect handwriting. We're going to take a picture of it. We're going to transpose it onto a digital image, just like we did with Anna's letter to her dog.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, then we're going to slap it on the back of the notebook so I can finish getting this merch going.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, that's what you get for today, and you definitely helped. So this has been very productive. And I'm going to be posting some stuff. If you haven't seen, I think I might have just posted something else a little bit earlier. But yeah, that's what we got for today here. And we'll be back on our other pages. So again, I always like to end with, I do appreciate all of you, and I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.